Fib dot, NASDAQ, on the MACV. Harmonic pattern, NASDAQ, on the 5s.
All right, trying to get the live stream going here. Got an RTY trade. Back and forth a little. Not that came right as I'm set up the stream.
Filled.
Did not want to miss this. Into it here.
Harmonic pattern, NASDAQ, on the 2s.
There. Out here. Got double dot came in right here. Red here.
Fib dot, NASDAQ, on the
Was in
way.
the negative there for a while. Let's get our music going here.
Target filled.
Sorry, a little bit of a weird start. This is troubles with trying to live stream.
Target filled.
Okay, got a white cross.
Target
I'm
filled.
gonna push through. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Bracket. Got space.
Fib dot, NASDAQ, on the 2s.
Could close right here. We reached the 2215s.
Harmonic pattern,
All right, I'm hearing the buyer step back in here. Stay below my entry point. I'm going to try to add to it. Just trying to get something out of this. Back into positive territory here.
Delta cell building.
Five two. Up and look there to the left. Look at left-hand side. See the histogram are mainly red.
Fib dot,
Cross there.
NASDAQ, on the 5s.
Drop it.
Fib dot, NASDAQ, on the MACV.
Sells. Let's go.
Fib dot,
Yes.
NASDAQ,
Red
on
dot.
the 2s.
Okay. Drop it.
Harmonic pattern, NASDAQ, on the 2s.
Back behind the headshot now. Enter. Drop it.
Harmonic pattern,
Drop it. Bottom. All right, I'm going to take some off here at the bottom of the cross.
harmonic pattern, NASDAQ, Fib dot, NASDAQ,
Few more
on the
left.
2s.
Face down to now, what is that? 22125s. RZ down there. Love to see it drop out without a wiggle. Do it. That still has some space. Drop it. Yes. Yes. Come on, push it. Another cross just showed up. Come on. Push it. Push it. Gonna wiggle here first. Okay, I can always re-enter here. Let's put a line, F6. p.m.
Fib dot.
Wow, right to the
Nasdaq
low of day.
on the twos.
All right, I'm going to get a shot here. Double cross, double move now into this. Targets all the way down to a double cross, double move here. I've got to allow the risk to reward to work
Nasdaq
out
on the twos.
there on a double cross, double move play. Likely going to wiggle in there.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos. Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos. Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos.
Popping out, get going
Fib
RTY.
dot. Nasdaq on the twos.
Get NQ. Continuing to drop out. That RTY would have got that one.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the twos.
First cross point here on NQ. Potentially bouncing here for the NQ. If we're going
Fib
to wiggle,
dot.
we're probably going to
Nasdaq.
wiggle right here.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos. Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos.
I got my finger over the buy for a bounce. We've got lines up above us.
Harmonic.
There we go. Get my RTY going. There's a finisher on a J hook.
Short.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to push up here. Yes. Yes. Give me T1. Got multiple lines here. We kind of spiked through this area. I'm going to get yoinked. Push up. Push up. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Push in.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq.
Push
on the
in.
rise.
Wait for it. King timing. I'm going to try it one more shot right here. Oh, bad idea.
Short. Look for
Push up.
harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos.
Give me that bounce. Yes, I
Harmonic
got a
pattern.
PRZ there
Fib
now.
dot.
Suck it up in there. Yes.
Target filled.
Yes. I'm going to take, I'm
Target.
gonna take my
filled.
profits
Target
over there on
filled.
RTY as well. Excellent, excellent. Nice little bounce work off of that. RTY pushed me down.
On the
We
fives.
came right into the top of a Cypher Shark there. Liking that little move right there. I'll take it. All right. Quick little pause here. Holy cow. Okay. Catching up. I am on like trade number 4
On the
over the
twos.
series here.
Fib dot.
But today is the day I'm
Longs.
probably going to be
Look
trading a little
for
bit more
long.
here. All right, let's get things started here as we should. Welcome aboard if this is your first time with us. Now, it is day 50 of the Small Account Challenge. I would suggest you buckle up. Let's do this. welcome aboard. My name is Vinny Mini. It is day 50. Holy shnikes. Day 50. And we have a potential to cross the figure mark here in our trading contest. If you've not done so already, smash those like buttons. Likes are free. And let's get into it here. This main screen. What am I missing? I am missing music. I don't have the music
Fib
going
dot.
either.
Nasdaq on the twos. Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the twos.
How about not that one? All right. About some back. All right. RTY. Pick overall. What are we looking at? We've got a huge dropout on NQ. Look at the top side. Top left now. NQ on the dropout. We've got the pink dot pushed it all the way down. We've still got space to 2 more lines down below, but we will likely get some wiggle here. So we've got some good opportunities to try to catch dead cat
Fib
bounce
dot.
here,
Nasdaq
as well
on the
as
fives.
push some continuation. YM coming
Harmonic
into the
pattern.
back of the
Nasdaq
shark
on the twos.
as well. So keep an eye on the high time frames.
Fib dot.
On our setups, we've got some speed coming in. I'm liking the speed right about now. Had a little bit of trouble earlier,
Harmonic
but
pattern.
feeling a little bit better now here about it. So let's take our shots here. So let's see, NQ just put in, that is a down 2 finger with a green dot on the high time frame. So going to be definitely keeping an eye on NQ. RTY, did RTY finish out? RTY still has space down to my double cross double move that we're looking at before. I'm going to take a shot here, down here to the DC-DM spot we talked about before. I'm going to front run this just a little bit nervous on it. We've got space down below it. Got space into the back of the shark on the high time frame. So I got a pretty good measurement on that. Yeah, we went to, yeah, this is a shallow. This is the shallow entry. Let's go. You. Coming into king timing. Cypher shark here.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the twos.
Okay, come into large. I'm going to target it out. Let's push out T1s for some runs. Here we go. Here in the sellers. Push some targets out here. Got a little Cypher Shark. Going to get it back behind the Cypher Shark zone. We've got some attraction points up above us here on the 2 lines.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the MACV.
Get faked out here. Give it to me. Give me a little bit here, bud. Come on. Come on. Bit.
Target filled.
Yes. Yes. Get down in there.
Target
Thank
filled.
you. All right, so now all we got are, we've got some runner opportunities here. There's a PRZ right there. Why is RTY not dropping? On RTY. There. Get down there. Yes.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the twos.
Oh, yikes. What is that? Is that a
target-
blue headshot? Okay,
target
I'm going to take some
filled.
off there. On my RTY, there's a few ticks left there down to that gold line. I got my finger over the close here. I'm still here in cells. Keep an eye on this spot here. Thank
Harmonic
you
pattern.
very
NASDAQ
much. There's
on the
that
twos.
DCDM just completed out right there on the RTY. Let's see if NQ's got any more left. We're right here into large timing. Nope, I'm gonna take it right there. Okay, can always re-add here. We've got right into the large timing. We've still got space to the
Harmonic pattern.
king.
NASDAQ on the twos. Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the twos.
Wait for it. Your reason.
NASDAQ on the twos.
Fires. Large timing. King coming up in 5 bars here on NQ. Okay, we're about to touch king. We're touching king.
Harmonic pattern.
I'm gonna dip my toe in the water here on the king. Oh, might get wrecked here. Oh, dadgummit. Okay. There's another PRZ right up above. Drop it. Yes. Push some out.
NASDAQ. Fifth dog. NASDAQ on the twos.
Oh, missed my first target. Not good. Over the close here.
Pattern. NASDAQ.
Target filled.
Yes.
Target
Yes.
filled.
Yes. PRZ target down below. For the run. Look at all this space on the 5s. I'm hearing cells. Be an entry.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the twos. Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the twos.
I'm gonna go ahead and try it. D1s. 1s and 2s.
Target
I'll take it. Thank you
filled.
very much.
NASDAQ on the twos.
King timing about 5 bars away.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the twos.
Oh, yikes. Cross
Target.
coming in right here.
On the twos.
Which turns into a double cross,
Fifth
double
dog.
move. Let's get a
NASDAQ
measurement.
on the 5s.
I need 2 measurements here. I got a short measurement and I got a long. F8.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ
Here
on the 5s.
to the center. And let's try the big one as well. F8. Top to the center. I like to make these a little shallower. I'm gonna go on the big ones. I go shallow, just personal preference. Oh yikes! Just put in a big blue.
Harmonic
I'm
pattern.
sorry, big green
NASDAQ
dot here
on the wave.
on the 5s. Wow, pushing her up pretty good. Holy shnikes! Okay, we're coming into some levels right up above us. Like to see it push up into that area first. Speed is good. Oh, RTY continued to drop out. I just saw it over on the right. Still continued to drop.
Fib dot. Fib dot. NASDAQ on the MACV.
Targets down below. Get an entry. Coming back into, wow, there's a cross. I'm going to use it as the entry point. Get my stop right back behind the cross though. Pops up, that's trouble. Coming back down into the golden cross. I'm sorry, not. Going back into the double crosses.
Fib dot. NASDAQ on the twos. Fib dot. NASDAQ on the twos.
Oh, another double cross setup. Holy cow, let's get a measurement. F8. Holy cow, same spot. Yes. I get stopped out, I can always re-enter. Mark this spot. F6. 6. Little messy there.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s. Fib dot. Nasdaq
No,
on
don't
the
you do
5s.
it. Ah, dadgummit. Okay, so we broke through. Double cross, double move play. Wow, there's 2 here. So if we come back through this area, we can potentially try it again. But right now, oh, look at this. See? All right, little double dot up top, needing to be respected.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Okay, we're coming back down through it. Are we coming through? 2 try rule. I will give this a second shot here. We just came up there. We stopped out by a couple of ticks here. Go re-enter and +1 if we start breaking down. We've got red to the left. Need to break through this green dot. It'd be a great double dot break. We break this. Coming right in. You see this right here? We got the white line. Okay, here in sellers, I'm going to take another shot at this. My target's down to the gold lines.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Our risk reward in check. Drop it. RZ down below on the 5s. Space down on the 8s. RTY continuing to drop out. ES continuing to drop out. YM continuing to drop out. Everything is red. The first big delta we've seen in a while. Last red delta was back here. That's twice. There's some more cross.
Delta by building.
I'm going to add in on the cross here in the cells.
Target
Get in there.
filled.
There's my gold zone. I could pull it off here. Drop it. Yes.
Target filled.
Yes. Is there one left? I'm going to close it. I'm not going to risk it. I will take my 5K. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am fairly certain that we have just hit 6 figures in this contest. Oh man, I don't have my little instant buttons up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Filled.
That's what I'm talking about. Get you some.
Alrighty then. Trumpster, what do you think about that there, bruh?
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid. I love it. Okay.
Oh, that was okay? Yeah, I think so. I think that was not too bad. Not too bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. That's feeling pretty good. Holy cow. Holy cow. What's going on? Look at this. Look at this.
Can't touch this.
Is this still dropping out? I'm going to kick myself and not hold that a little bit longer. Oh, man. I could have held that a little bit longer, I can tell. Holy shnikes. That is feeling pretty good.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the way.
Oh, another loss with Ross. This cup right here is the loss. One of our members sent this to me. Thank you, Sherry. You guys see that Algo box in there? Property of Algo box is glass. TheBomb.com. I'm gonna drink from this gigantic beverage of winningness.
Fib dot. Harmonic pattern.
So tasty. All right, so, oh man, we gotta crank some of this music up. You know what I'm saying? Where is it's Eye of the Tiger? That might be appropriate. Yes.
Bruh.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the way.
Oh, yes, that's feeling good. All right, so let's pull up our stats and see. I am done. All right, what's today? We got the 14th. All right, let's run it
NASDAQ on the Tuesday.
and see where we're at in this trading contest. Pretty sure, even after commissions, that is going to put us over our 100K there mark, 100K mark there. 70% today. Profit factor a little bit lower than it has been. I have pulled in my stops and targets. I made the adjustment here on standard 10 and 15 today, and end of yesterday I did the same thing, adjusting my main entry points, targeting for my main ATMs. So no surprise that we shrunk up a little bit there. What else do we have here? Stats wise, nothing really to look at here. Let's look at the big picture though. Are
NASDAQ.
you ready? Let's go back to July the 5th. This trading contest began. Warrior Trading and Ross Cameron, and we have just hit the 6-figure mark. What's up, everybody?
Get you some.
Oh, yes. Now, Ross Cameron said he was going to stop at 25K. He's not at 25K yet. I don't know where he is right now. And look, I've been respectful. I really have been respectful this whole contest. On occasion, we ruffle it up a little bit, you know, but if you're not having fun doing it, you're doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, that right there is feeling pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You might want to ring that one up there.
NASDAQ on
It's
the
not
Tuesday.
quite Friday, so I can't use the Friday song. Yeah, boy! Alright, so there's the stat. 67% profitable. Profit factor 2.3. We are on day 50. That's complete and pure coincidence. I could not have planned that any better, quite frankly. That is awesome. Loving it. So let's look at some stats. Internals. So max drawdown, somewhere around 8K. I had 2 days there with some 8K drawdowns. Along the way, we had week over week. Yeah, I mean, we had a couple of weeks in there over the trading contest. Let's go into trades themselves.
NASDAQ.
Pretty spread. Let's on max drawdowns. Let's go to take a peek at that. Is what everybody likes to look at. Is that
NASDAQ on the Tuesday.
old mountain that we're climbing? Hopefully, it looks like a nice 45-degree angle. Always gonna be like that, but this is looking pretty good if I do say so myself. That's tasty. I'm gonna print that one out and put that on the wall for you. Send a picture to Ross. Just saying. All right. Let's go to half hour of the day.
Long. Look for
So
long.
no surprise here. I've been talking to you guys. You know, most of the time I'm trading the end of the day. Just has to do with my personal schedule. Not that the system doesn't work. At other times of the day, just I'm trading the last few hours of the day most of the time. With homeschool stuff in the mornings. We got, you know, pregnant wife, kids, all that kind of fun stuff in my personal schedule. I don't think that changes things too much there on hour of day versus half hour of day. Day of the week. No surprise that Wednesdays were kind of standout. We have the most action on Wednesdays due to FOMC events. We have the most amount of consolidated news events that come through there. Plus, it being in the middle of the week, you have 2 days for meetings for major institutions and hedge funds for them to start applying their entries on Tuesdays, and then of course into Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then finishing off at the end of the week there. No surprise across that. Let's go to day over day. So days, we had 4 losing days along the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smaller than our winners. Pretty evident by our graphs there. Biggest win day over around 16,000. And this was when we did 2-a-days. You can see right in here for a week or so there where I thought Ross was really coming up to the end of the contest. I thought he was going to cross 25K. I really didn't even intend us. Never had no thought process around getting to where we currently are. It literally just how it ran. But here we started doing 2-a-days, so 2 sessions. You can trade the morning session and you can trade the afternoon session as long as you have a 2.5. So folks who have been following along with this or don't know a few of these things, as long as I recommend a 2.5 hour break in between sessions. Okay, now remember all these rules that I have created, if you understand why they're there and if you can apply them to yourself on a daily basis so that you set in and you have your set of rules that you're coming in to run your business by. But then if you are going to bend the rules after that, as long as you understand why the rules exist, as long as you understand that this is your normal standard operating procedure, remember, think about what I just said, there's standard operating procedure. It's called SOP, right? Businesses have all these, they have SOPs, so your standard operating procedures are X, but on occasion you may have to do Y, right? So again, adjusting on it, up to you, but again, I make the recommendations, I lock you into them, at least, especially if you start to struggle. Look, I'm gonna put you into those rules and make sure that you follow on the rules. 5 trades each. Obviously today, I believe I took more trades than just 5. I have to go back and look at the counts on that as I play back my own video here this evening. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. We got the nice, I call it a lucky dropout here. Now, when I say luck, because am I saying, oh, Manny says the system's luck? No, I'm saying that the market, we cannot determine what the market hands us. But if the market hands us a candy day, yes, our system can take advantage of that. Market today just happened to hand us that candy. We get a bonus day. For me, anything that's over 4K, when we hit the 5K mark, that is a bonus day for me. Okay, this is not normal. This is abnormal. This is outside the scope of what we normally do. 3 to 4K, that's going to be somewhere around my average. But if I'm hitting 5K, again, that's what I call bonus. Okay, anything above 5K, particularly in a session. So if I had 2 sessions in a day and I can get 10K, that's awesome. But so back to what we were talking about, right around here, I started doing 2-a-days, and because I did want to kind of push it. Ross was keeping up. I mean, at some point we were, initially in the contest, we were up over 4 times his original P&Ls, and then as things got a little bit closer, it was like 2 and 2.5 times his P&L, and he's a YOLO player. I always know that any moment, Ross can get into, he'll put his whole account on single trades, right? He's all in type of player. And you just have to know what your competition is. So knowing your competition, yes, it did entrench me to go, okay, told my fam, hey, let me go trade a little bit in the mornings. I'll be adjusting with you guys in the afternoon and stuff like that. They helped me out with that, and coming away with doing some 2-a-days in there and really pushing our numbers. You can see how the numbers, it basically looks about half. And then as we go 2 sessions a day, you can see as we start to really increase our size right around here, these are our 2 sessions. Now, yesterday and today, just 2 big sessions, because what do we got? Contract rollover. So VIX up, ticks up. We say it in our room all the time. Higher the VIX, the more ticks, because for us, we get more trade opportunities in the style and the way and methodology that we trade. So that's looking across those stats. Let's look at, real crazy standout trades. Did cumulative drawdowns. So somewhere around here we had some issues. This is the Afghanistan stuff going on mentally. Probably, I don't know what was happening here, but if I were to kind of go back and analyze stuff that was happening here, potentially, whether it's my personal life or who knows, maybe some technical things, I don't really recall. It's been a while. We've been trading through. While this is only day number 50, remember those are trading days, so there's additional days through weekends and things. We're 2 months, almost 3 months into the trading contest. Point been working through this day in, day out, and of course, there's the additional overhead and headaches of trying to get live streams. You guys even saw even today, like trying to start the live stream, but hey, there's a setup coming in. Normally I'll just come in here, I start to hear the audio box, and I'm going to start trading, but there's like not 500. There's not really 500. But there's at least like 12 to 15 steps of things that I have to do to get live streams going and all that kind of good stuff. But again, I hope you guys really have enjoyed what we've been doing here. I don't know if today is going to be the last day of the trading contest or not. Ross should be pretty darn close to hitting his 25K at any moment. So I will continue on. I'm not just going to quit, but if he hits his 25K and he calls it, you know, he's running the show here. Just playing in his world. He is the largest day trading room in the world from a perspective of followers on YouTube, but we are the #1 largest futures trade room in the world. We're pretty proud of that. And if you want to know why that is, why we are the #1 and why we feel like we are the best, we just come out here to
Harmonic
prove it,
pattern.
and we leave the
Nasdaq
rest to
on
the
the
rest.
twos.
Now, I'm going to point out some things. This is me during this trading contest, and look, so you might go, hey, what just happened there? So this is daily, okay? This smooths out the curve, okay? Let's go into trades, right? This is what this should look like in case anybody's ever, you know, doing daily to you. Be careful of that. If they had some big drawdowns in there, you'll want to see that. So I would make sure that they're showing you trade over trades and see what those max drawdowns were during the period that they're showing to you. That's important. But speaking of, does it really matter if I'm good? Not really, right? What really matters is how your students are doing. So tonight, well, it depends. My dad, he got out of surgery a few hours ago. They said he's doing good, looking good. Super excited about that. Thank you guys for all your prayers for my dad who had surgery this morning, and you know, super excited about, you know, hearing the results so far. And the doctors are liking what they're seeing so far. He has another surgery in about a month or a month and a half from now. So thank you guys again for the thoughts and prayers for my dad while he's going through this stuff. And just be grateful for your health, folks. You know, we are blessed, but at any moment, you know, life can change. So, I'm going to do a video here tonight on, we'll do some summations on this, but I also want to show you guys some of the results from our members. This is not just about me. You guys need to see the results from our members. Is it reproducible? Because that's another thing about Ross. Again, I'm not trying to, you know, nag on him, but I just want people to have the opportunity to compare and make your decision based on what type of trading style you want to be. Do you want to pay Ross $6,000 per year to be part of their program? Or right now, would you like to pay only $5,000 and have a system like this for a lifetime? To me, it's a no-brainer, but for some reason, people still have a hard time choosing. I don't know why, but it's up to you. Thanks for hanging out, folks. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and the rest of the gang, let's send out the big H-Town! Drop it.
See ya!
Harmonic pattern. Sid Dot. Nasdaq
In
on
a
the twos.
world of scammers and shammers, there arose one demigod to wreck them all, making trading great again.